right, I want to give you another tip about Norm's quilt right here. What's interesting is that in putting together these stars, I'm telling you, anytime you have stars, anytime you have Lemoyne stars, anytime you have flying geese, other things with lots of pieces coming together, you can have some really thick areas right there. And that's something to be careful of when it comes to the pressing job and the stitching job, because the machine right here has a tiny, tiny, tiny section, like as thick as a dime maybe, from her head of her stitching right down to the base plate that can fit in between there. And by the time we get backing and batting in it, there isn't room for a whole lot more. And there are some areas that are thicker that are where all of these sections are coming together. Now, ideally, what would happen is in the pressing job, let's pull this off of here, in the pressing job, hopefully, those areas would get pressed down. And this one, he actually opened it up, but not in all of those did that occur. And so because of it, some areas are a lot thicker. So in each one of these sections that are very thick, as I'm taking the machine across, I'm checking to see if she's trying to pull on any of those sections. And if she is, that's going to be an issue in the stitching department. So we chose this design because it is a little bit looser and I have more control over it. I am literally coming to the CAD screen and I am maneuvering the stars and other things out of the way so that they don't bump into any of those really large areas and they're able to go around it. Now, you're not going to be able to notice it once it's on the design, especially if it's going around a section like this that's got a lot of activity on it. You're not even going to see that it got maneuvered, but it does take extra time and extra effort on my part to accomplish that. And yes, that's something you're going to get over here at the quilting studio, is a lot of help in the precision of your quilt and making sure it's turning out amazing for you. So if you have a quilt that's like this and you have some thicker areas, of course, hopefully, I'm hoping that you're able to take them so that they're already pressed down really well and pressed open. But if that's not the case and it doesn't end up happening, I'm going to take up the reins and I'm going to continue to make it look amazing through the efforts that I do in maneuvering the design. Can you see, is that showing up very well on the phone, on the camera right there, that this has a big lump right there? This one is kind of lumpy. It's not pressed down great here again, but when it gets done and my honey goes over it right there, I'm promising you it's going to look outstanding. So even though the quilt comes in with just a little bit of challenge, I know how to handle it, and that's something here over the quilting studio. You're going to get that expertise. I strive to exceed all expectations, and if I have to maneuver the design a little bit, that might be what needs to happen. All right, my friends, make it a great day. Let's talk soon. Thank you.